Good day, everyone. I am Miss Rhea, and I will be your host for today's episode. For today, we will talk all about mathematicians. A lot of students don't love mathematics, but do you know that mathematics is one of the important subjects in this world? That's why we are thankful to all the mathematicians that helps us to build the mathematics today. So we have here two guests and we will talk about mathematicians that had great contribution of our mathematics today. Let's welcome Sir Joffy and Ma'am Clea.
Hi, good day everyone.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day.
Good day, Ma'am and Sir. Can you share who mathematicians that you know?
So for me, the first mathematician that I know is Pythagoras of Samos. We owe the pure mathematics to him. He is also often called as the first true mathematician. He is mainly remembered for Pythagoras' theorem, or also known as the Pythagorean theorem, that for any right-angled triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse, or the longest side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides or legs, written as an equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So he is the brain of that formula.
Now it's your turn, Sir Joffy. Can you share the mathematicians that you know?
So I will first introduce to you Sir John Horton Conway. Conway was born in Liverpool, England on December 26, 1937. He received his BA from Cambridge University in 1959 and his PhD from the same institution in 1964. He was a faculty member at Cambridge until he came to Princeton. He is best known for the serious maths that has come from his analysis of games and puzzles. In 1970, he came up with the rules for the game of life, a game in which you see how patterns of cells evolve in a grid. Early computer scientists adored playing life, earning Conway's star status. He has made important contributions to many branches of pure maths, such as group theory, number theory, and geometry, and with collaborators has also come up with wonderful sounding concepts like surreal numbers, the grand antiprism, and constructs moonshine. Conway's numerous honors include the London Mathematical Society's Berwick Prize and Polya Prize, Northwestern University's Nemours Prize in Mathematics, and the American Mathematical Society's Leroy P. Steele Prize for Mathematical Exposition. Conway is a Fellow of the Royal Society of London and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences.
Yes, Ma'am Clea, do you have more mathematician to share?
Oh yes, another mathematician that I can share to you is Leonardo Bonacci. The 30th century Italian Leonardo Pisa, better known by his nickname Fibonacci, was perhaps the most talented Western mathematician of the Middle Ages. Fibonacci is best known, though, for his introduction into Europe of a particular number sequence which has since become known as Fibonacci numbers the Fibonacci sequence. And also his advocacy of the use of the Hindu-Arabic numeral system in Europe. That is Leonardo of Pisa, or also known as Fibonacci.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Clea. How about you, Sir Joffy?
Next, I would like to share about Grigori Yakovlevich Pearlman, who is a Russian mathematician born in June 13, 1966. He has made contributions to Riemannian geometry and geometric topology. In 1994, Pearlman proved the Soul conjecture. In 2003, he proved Thornton's dimetrization conjecture. The proof was confirmed in 2006. This consequently solved in the affirmative the Poincaré conjecture. Pearlman was awarded $1 million on July 1, 2010 for proving one of the most famous open questions in maths, the Poincaré conjecture. But the Russian recluse has refused to accept the cash. He had already turned down math's most prestigious honor, the Fields Medal, in 2006, stating that if the proof is correct, then no other recognition is needed. The Poincaré conjecture was first stated in 1904 by Henry Poincaré and concerns the behavior of shapes in 3 dimensions.
Wow, sir, that's so great. And I would like also to share one mathematician that I know. His name is Carl Friedrich Gauss in 1777 to 1855. Known as the Prince of Mathematicians, Gauss made significant contributions to most fields of 19th century mathematics. He wrote the first systematic textbook on algebraic number theory and rediscovered the asteroid spheres. He published works on number theory, the mathematical theory of map construction, and many other subjects. Yes, Ma'am Clea, do you know Carl Friedrich Gauss?
Oh yes, I have an additional information. Is the pattern and occurrence of prime numbers, construction of heptadecagon, and also fundamental theorem of algebraic exposition of complex number is also his contribution in mathematics.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Clea, for that information. Can I hear another mathematician that contributes in our mathematics today, Sir Joffy?
Next, I will share to you Terence Territo, an Australian of Chinese heritage who lives in the US. Tao also won and accepted the Fields Medal in 2006. Together with Ben Green, he proved an amazing result about prime numbers, that you can find sequences of primes of any length in which every number in the sequence is a fixed distance apart. For example, the sequence 3, 7, 11 has 3 primes spaced 4 apart. The sequence 11, 17, 23, and 29 has 4 primes that are 6 apart. More recently, he has proposed an innovative new approach towards solving the Navier-Stokes equation, one of the remaining unresolved clay millennium problems. Terence is one of the most acclaimed mathematicians of his generation, and in 2006 was awarded the Fields Medal for his extensive and wide-ranging research. A 2007 MacArthur Fellow, he is currently a professor of mathematics at the University of California in Los Angeles.
It's your turn again, Ma'am Clea.
Yes, the next mathematician that I can share to you is Girolamo Cardano. Was an Italian doctor and mathematician who is famed for his works Ars Magna, which was the first Latin treatise devoted solely to algebra. In it he gave the methods of solution of the cubic and quartic equations which he had learned from Tartaglia. He was the author of 131 books. He was also a compulsive gambler. It was this last habit that led him to the first scientific analysis of probability. He realized that he could win more on the deciding table if he expressed the likelihood of chance events using numbers. This was a revolutionary idea, and it led to probability theory, which in turn led to the birth of statistics, marketing, and insurance industry and the weather forecast. That is him, Girolamo.
Wow, our two guests really love mathematics. They know a lot of mathematicians, and that is very great news. Now, to add those mathematicians that Ma'am Clea and Sir Geoffrey mentions, I would like to introduce to you one of the famous mathematicians in the history. He is Leonard Euler in 1707 to 1783. He is the most prolific mathematician of all time, publishing close to 900 books. Euler invented the calculus of variation, including its most well-known results, the Euler-Lagrange equation. Euler also pioneered the use of analytic methods to solve number theory problems. His famous formula EI pi plus 1 is equals to 0, where E is the mathematical constant, sometimes known as Euler's number, and I is the square root of minus 1, is widely considered the most beautiful in mathematics. And very thank you to our special guest, Ma'am Clea. Thank you, Ma'am.
Thank you as well.
And Sir Geoffrey, very thank you.
Thank you also for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have the two of you, Ma'am and Sir. So before ending our episode, we would like to share you guys a quotation saying, "One important lesson in math that we can all apply in our lives is always be careful with the signs." And this is the end for today's episode. We hope that you learned something in this episode. God bless and thank you, everyone.